Hi, this is Matt Edwards, Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Friday, May 2nd, 2025. The address we're inspecting today is 2933 Southwest Periander Street, Portland, Oregon, 97201. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the basement cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it has been noted that some of these sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. So we are in a 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. Looks like a newer pipe. But right as we get going, you can see here's where the other side of the house ties in. The large sewer pipe from other bathrooms tying into the main sewer pipe. As we get going, there is just all of this construction debris here, just lining, and then we start to belly out. So the pipe has a sag in the line, and then the combination of all of that, like we're just having some pretty significant blockage and backup just right as we enter. So this is just right through the front yard. So probably the combination of a sag in the line, not strong downhill pitch. So you can see the camera head is completely submerged. This should not be happening. We should have a nice strong downhill flow, everything moving through very quickly, very nicely. And what in the world is all of this flaky material, this sandy material? I have no idea. It could be construction debris. Really hard to say, but there's a whole bunch of this material down in the pipe, and it is completely clogging the pipe. And it's just all gathered around where we have bellies. But you can see the inside of the sewer pipe all the way out to the road is just completely lined with this weird sandy, flaky stuff, whatever it is. Yeah, we've never seen this material. I'm not really sure even what it is, but it's just completely coated. The inside of the sewer pipe just clogged full of this stuff. It seems like once we got through that initial belly moving towards the street in front of the house, we do have a decent pitch. So you can see there's no debris here. So we are actually draining better as we get going. But the combination of all of that debris in the pipe and then a water belly has just created a perfect storm for it to clog and block and back up there. And so probably when the pipe gets overwhelmed with multiple things happening at once, there's going to be blockage or backup. I would recommend having all of this stuff blown out. It's called professional pipe jetting, and they'll take pressurized water and just blow everything out of the line. And then I would recommend having it scoped again or reevaluated to see what the deal is with the pitch, if that pitch needs to be dug up and repitched. You know, any other sewer pipe would not have all of that debris down in it, but the combination of that and then, like I said, the belly is not good. We're going to transition here. So this signifies a few things. It signifies transitioning ABS piping into cast iron piping. Signifies transitioning 3-inch ABS into a 4-inch cast iron, plastic piping into cast iron piping, and then lastly we're transitioning into a branch off the city lateral piping. And even though we enter into city lateral piping, technically all of this would be by your owner responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. There you can see a whole bunch more of that debris that has settled, again, because we have a little bit of a flat area in the pipe, a little bit of a sag. Looks like there's a little bit of root intrusion here. Very, very scraggly scraggly little grass roots, but there is a little bit of root intrusion occurring at some of these joints here in the cast iron piping. The roots seem to be pretty ineffectual at this point, and then because of the old cast iron piping, definitely won't want to use any like flushable wipes, or any baby wipes or flushable wipes down this line, because they're just going to get stuck. We're approaching 75 feet. And overall, the cast iron piping is older, but it looks, for the most part, to be in working condition. It looks like probably our issue is the newer replaced ABS piping with a belly in the line, and then all of the debris, whatever that debris is causing blockage or backup. There, so I would recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to make suggestions for repair, replacement, or maybe even starting with the installing drain technicians who put in the new line, because there's definitely a sag or a belly in the line, and then probably blowing professional pipe jetting maintenance, blowing all this debris out to prevent clogging. And depending on where that debris is coming from, if that was just a one-time thing, like a bunch of this was dumped down in the sewer pipe by an owner or by contractor or wherever it came from, once it's blown out, it may not come back, and that might be the end of it. But we do need to blow all of this out. So professional pipe jetting maintenance should do that, blow everything out of the line, and then having the guys who replace the sewer pipe come out and reevaluate the pitch to either dig up and to re-pitch the pipe right within 8 feet of the sewer clean out here. There's just that belly. So I would say the sewer pipe needs attention at this point. Okay, here we are getting back into the plastic piping. I wanted to take a look at all of this material that, you know, either got into the sewer pipe, poured down the sewer pipe, etc. Looks like sand, or I mean, it kind of looks like eggshells, which is really weird. It's probably just construction debris, but just massive amounts of this construction debris down in the sewer pipe. And like I said, at the area of belly, the sag in the line, it just created like a perfect storm where it's all concrete. And there you go, kind of a good picture there. See, it's just blocking or backing up all of this weird stuff. Really, just a massive amount of this stuff. And yeah, as soon as the sewer pipe gets overwhelmed with multiple things coming out at once, you know, this is going to have no choice but to start coming up the floor drain, which is why we were originally contacted. This backing right up, and here's our belly. So with the water off, you can see that there's going to just be some residual standing water. And just all of this stuff. So it's blocking or backing up based on all of that stuff there.